You say you want a dream life, yes? But are you really ready to go ghost to get it? You have to stop announcing your next move and let your results be the update. Hey y'all, welcome back. That's life can come while you are in silence, while you are not posting. That kind of life you are dreaming of doesn't come with applause. It doesn't require updates. It does not require outside validation. You just need to focus. You just need discipline. It has to be you versus you. I'm going to show you in this video why disappearing might be the best thing, the best move that you ever make. Here is the truth. Aside from influencers, content creators whose jobs is literally to be online, and don't get me wrong, kudos if you are doing that. Aside from content creators, most people are addicted to being seen. We are posting every move, announcing every goal, oversharing with people who aren't even rooting for us. But the thing is, what I have figured out is this: the more that you talk, the less that you do. Is it just me? In my life, I have realized that the more I'm talking, talk, the less I do. And I'm sure this applies to a lot of people. And this is why we're all stuck. We are talking too much, doing all the talking, and there is less energy to do. A lot of us need an audience more than we need progress. Oh my God. Did you hear that? A lot of us need an audience more than we need growth in our own lives. But the real elevation, the real growth, the real leveling up happens when nobody is watching. When you're willing to go ghost, that's when the glow begins. Let's talk about what it truly means to go ghost, okay? Because I don't want anyone coming up at me and saying, hey girl, you asked me to abandon my family, cut off myself from everybody. No. That's not what we do on this channel. So I'm going to break it down. Going ghost doesn't mean cutting everybody off. It doesn't mean cutting everyone off forever. It means pulling back. It's time to pull back from the noise. And that is done on purpose to protect our peace and to build our power. Did you hear that? You pull back on purpose so that you can begin to protect your peace, build your power. And that is done on purpose. Here is what ghosting looks like. You stop announcing your next move and just let your results be the update. Oh my God, what is happening to me today? What's happening? I hope you're taking notes. You have to stop announcing your next move and let your results be the update. Please take a step back from social media. Be untraceable for a while. Let me tell you a little story. A year or two back, I took time off. I withdrew from the public. I wouldn't go nowhere. None of that. Okay? I was untraceable. Shockingly, about a week ago, I find out people had come up with a reason for why I wasn't outside. When I heard it, I was like, what? Tell me more. Tell me more. You have to go untraceable and build yourself and heal yourself if that's what you need. Create a bubble of silence where you can think clearly. That's when you can grow intentionally and focus deeply. Look, a lot of people will call this isolation. I call this alignment, okay? Withdraw from, I don't know, whatever you need to withdraw from so that you can realign yourself to your purpose, so that you can redefine your goals, so you can re-strategize on how to get to point B easier, better, quicker, peacefully. Now, let's talk about the silence part of this. What you do in isolation, what you do when aligning. Because you know what? Silence does win. Silence wins, but the results are loud. Let's let the silence win, but also let the results be loud. Think about it. This is how I see it. When you plant a seed, it grows in the dark, right? No one sees the seed sprout its roots. No one celebrates when the root is sprouting. Nobody is seeing it. But eventually, a day comes. That day, when the day arrives, the seed eventually breaks the surface of the ground. And by then, that seed is unstoppable. Unstoppable. So when you plant a seed in the ground, it's sitting there in the ground. You can't see what's happening with it. It's in the dark. But baby, when that seed is ready to sprout, when that seed is ready to break out of the ground, it does so, and there is absolutely nothing that can stop the seed from breaking out. It's the same with you and me. When you ghost, you get clear on what you want, not what people want from you. You stop being distracted by others. You can finally stay in your own lane. You focus, you execute, and you know what? That stacks up, and stack wins. And it wins quietly. Did you hear that? Did you get that? When you ghost, you get clear on what you want, not what people expect from you. You stop being distracted by others, so you finally stay in your own lane. You focus, you execute, and stack wins quietly. Whew, that was good. That was good. I need a drink right now. Like, what? And as you're stacking up your progress in silence, you stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. What happens? One day, that day will come when you walk back into the room you've been working in, you've been doing the work in, and you realize, I'm really no longer the same person. I'm not the same person. You are now upgraded. Oh my God. Whew. That day comes and you realize, I'm no longer the person I was 3 months ago before I began this journey. I'm no longer the person they used to laugh at. I'm no longer the person who was stuck. I'm no longer the person who was confused. I'm no longer the person who had no purpose. I'm no longer the person who thought I couldn't be creative. By the time you walk back into the room, you realize you upgraded, you elevated, you leveled up. You are now unrecognizable, but in the best way. How do you start today? Like right after watching this video, how do you start today? I'm going to give you a step-by-step action plan on how you do that. I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. If you're going to go ghost and finally level up, here's what you need to do. Make sure you're writing this down. Step 1, take a break from posting. Especially if you are not a content creator, you don't have to be posting on social media every day or on checking out on what is happening with other people every single day. Give yourself permission to go silent. It's okay to go silent. Ghost. Build a private daily routine while you are at it. Some of us have 9 to 5s. Build a routine around your 9 to 5. Have a morning routine. Have a morning without noise. Can you just wake up and the first thing that you think about is, how am I going to make today the best day of my life or the beginning of the best day of my life? Other than checking on what is happening on the most popular blog, try to have mornings without noise. Be intentional with your movement. Here in Canada, it's getting warmer, so I'm vamping up to get on with my movement. Learn something. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you've been looking at and you're like, maybe I might be interested in doing that. Something has inspired you. Why not try to learn that thing? Try to learn that daily. Step 3 is set a goal. It can be a 30-day goal, a 90-day goal, and commit to executing the goal without announcing. Commit to executing your goal without announcing. Did you hear me? Please learn from me. Learn from me. I used to announce a lot. Oh, I'm working on blah 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 blah. It will launch next year. Nope. You know what? The people that I will tell the ideas to, before I know, they've launched the business. Word for word, like copyrighted, all the ideas executed. So I did learn my lessons. And you know, sometimes people say, oh, there is enough for everybody, which is true. That is correct. There is enough money to go around for everybody. But you know what? It's just dirty to go and start a business that your friend told you was starting. That is just me. You cannot, as a friend, come and tell me a business idea that you have, a brand new business idea. You've been working on it, doing the research for a long time now, and the moment you tell me, I carry it and run with it. That's not okay now. That's not okay. So set a 90-day goal and commit to executing it without announcing. Do not announce it. Your dream life is waiting, but you have to create it in the dark before you can shine in the light. You need to quote me on that one. Your dream life is waiting, but you have to create it in the dark before you can shine in the light. In fact, my advice is that you create your dream life in the dark. Bring it onto the light and shine. Clock that. Whew. This video has been so good. So good. Okay. So if you don't take anything away from this video, it should be you go ghost, you move in silence, and win big. This is your season to build quietly and return powerful. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Build quietly and return powerful, and do it for you. You don't owe the world any explanation, but you owe yourself a transformation. Oh my God. What's happening today? You don't owe the world any explanation, but you do owe yourself a transformation. If this message spoke to you, leave a comment below and say, I'm in my ghost era. Okay, if you happen to share this on social media, or if this video inspired you and you want to share the video and you want to promote my channel, support the channel so I can create more videos for you, please tag me on your post, Zaria Young, and follow me on social media, Zaria Young. Also, do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to share this with someone who is ready to disappear and evolve. Because silence, that is where the real ones rise. Silence is where the real ones rise. That will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. I hope that you gained some value watching the video, and please be sure to come back, because my own personal goal for the next whatever is to be consistent on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and see you in my next video.